Picture this: you're a wounded veteran who's fought through hell, overcome incredible challenges, and you're finally ready to compete on the world stage alongside fellow warriors. But when you show up to the Invictus Games, instead of celebrating your achievements, you're watching a fashion show. Sound crazy? Well, buckle up, because we need to talk about how one of the most inspiring sporting events for veterans has turned into something very different. And trust me, the veterans aren't happy about it. What actually happened to the Invictus Games? Let me break this down for you because there's a lot of misinformation floating around out there. First things first, Harry didn't create the Invictus Games by himself. Back in 2014, it was actually the Royal Foundation, that's William, Catherine, and Harry working together, who launched and funded this incredible initiative. The Games were meant to be about one thing: celebrating the unbreakable spirit of wounded veterans. But here's where things get interesting. In 2018, Meghan enters the picture. Fast forward a bit, and suddenly we've got royal family drama that would make a soap opera jealous. William and Catherine essentially hand Harry $1 million parting gift and show him the door. The once united Royal Foundation? Split. Now, you might be thinking, okay, family drama aside, at least the Games are still about the veterans, right? Well, that's where this story gets complicated. Here's what's really got people fired up. The veterans themselves are saying they feel like background extras in their own event. Edward Forsyth, a veteran who's been vocal about these changes, put it perfectly. These are people who've survived war, unimaginable loss, and pain that most of us can't even comprehend. They've earned their moment to shine. But instead, they're feeling pushed to the sidelines while cameras follow around. Well, let's just say people who haven't earned their stripes the same way. Think about that for a second. You've fought for your country, maybe lost limbs, dealt with PTSD, worked incredibly hard to get to a point where you can compete again, and then you show up to find that your story is being overshadowed by celebrity drama. Now, let's talk about something that's been whispered about but needs to be said out loud: the money. There are reports, and I want to be clear, these are reports, not confirmed facts, that Invictus funds are being used for some pretty expensive lifestyle choices. We're talking private jets, luxury wardrobes, hotel rooms that allegedly get repainted to match someone's aesthetic preferences. Meanwhile, many veterans are reportedly paying their own way just to compete in these games. Let me ask you this: does that seem right to you? Does that align with what you think the Invictus Games should be about? And then there are the fashion choices that have veterans scratching their heads. Remember the shorts and flip-flops moment at a military event? Veterans weren't exactly thrilled about that choice. Look, I'm not the fashion police, but when you're at an event honoring wounded warriors, maybe the outfit should reflect the gravity of the occasion? Just a thought. The phrase that's been making rounds in veteran circles says it all: dignity, not drama. Service, not spectacle. Honor, not Harry. Ouch. When the people you're supposed to be supporting start using your name in slogans about what's wrong with their event, that's a pretty clear sign something's gone off track.